what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Armoury. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to West Ham versus Arsenal live Watchalong, fourth round of the Carabao Cup. These are the teams. Let's start with West Ham. So they've gone for Fabianski in goal, Safal, Mavropanos, Agurd, Emerson, Alvarez, Souček, Kudu, Paqueta, Benrahma, and Bowen up front, I reckon. It's probably more likely he's up front. For the Arsenal. Okay. I'll try and say this without giggling. Ramsdale, White, Kivior, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Havertz, Vieira, Nelson, Trossard, and Nketiah. Now, I've got a couple of issues, if I'm honest. Look, I said on the preview last night that David Moyes is likely to go strong. He is likely to go strong, and to be fair, he pretty much has. I'd say there's literally maybe two players there that you change, but that midfield is extremely strong. Alvarez, Souček, Kudu, Paqueta, Benrahma, Bowen. You know, they've all featured first team pretty much most of the time. So it's a fairly strong lineup from West Ham. Arsenal. Now, we've obviously rested, and that's fine. We made 6 changes. Absolutely fine. However, I don't get his theory here. Look, we knew that Gabriel would probably come back, so he would be rested. Get that. Kivior, great defender, don't get me wrong. But playing on the right, so we've got 2 left-footers. Now, he's going against his own philosophy here of having a right and a left-footed centre-back. I would have done Tomiyasu. That would have been me. So, yeah, bit weird. But anyway, Jorginho, yeah, not a major issue with that, I suppose. I don't see why we're not playing Declan Rice, if I'm honest. He is on the bench. Havertz, Vieira, midfield. I don't get it. There's not even any Smith Rowe on the bench. You know, Nelson, yeah, I suppose. Trossard, yeah, I get that one. And Nketiah, I get it, but he's our only forward. He gets injured, we're doomed because Jesus is out for a couple of weeks. So this is a big, massive risk, if I'm honest. I'm still sticking with my 2-1 prediction last night of West Ham win. I can't see it being any different now. I've seen the team. Yeah, this is kind of my fear last night, if I'm honest. That we're going to go slightly weaker than them. That's where we'll lose it. Yeah. Let's get into the chat in one moment. I've just realised I haven't actually set up the score for when it is a goal, which is very silly of me. So there we go. That's done. Right. Let's get into the comments already seen plenty in here. Big up to Dermot. Big up, guys. Best of luck tonight versus the Bubbles blowing over East London. I hope for a draw. So basically, it's hoping that we get pushed into penalties. Thank you, Dermot. Really appreciate it. Big up to Steve. Hope you're doing well. Like it up, people. Please subscribe to THFC Till I Die and the Aussie Gooner as well. Very good friends of the shows. So yeah, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Dermot. Appreciate the love. Geordie, big up. Away the lads. Yes. I don't know what I want from your game tonight, if I'm honest, between United and Newcastle. I don't know what I want. I don't know if I want Newcastle win. I don't know if I want United win. I don't know. It's a weird one, that one. Because I think you are more of a threat to us in the competition if we go through, obviously. And can I really cope with United fans all excited because they win? I'm not sure. Not sure. Big up to Tony Forbrook saying, evening, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. Don't see it, Bobby. Sorry, this Arsenal team won't be good enough. I don't think it is. I don't think it is for Booth. Comparing it to West Ham's, I don't think it's big enough and strong enough. Why not play a strong team that then change if needed? Arteta states players should be enough to play 60 to 70 games. I agreed with you 2-1 West Ham. Yeah, I'm sticking with it, if I'm honest. Now, this is an argument that I have constantly, right? These Premier League players, some of them, maybe they have to play 50 to 55 games. Now, League 2, League 1, they have to play 60 plus, some of those players. And I guarantee you some of them have played 60 games plus in a season. They don't moan. And they paid a lot less than these players. And anyone say, oh, it's not elite sport. Of course it's elite sport. They're in League 1. They're in League 2. It's still an elite sport. They're professional footballers. And some of them do actually get signed by us. Branthwaite being one of them that I top of my head now playing for Everton, signed from Carlisle. So some of them do. And this is my argument. I get really fed up with it. These players should be able to play every single game and without moaning. They're paid enough. They're paid enough, so they should be playing as many games as possible. Right, so the teams are just coming up on my screen. I need some sound so I can actually hear it. So I'm going to guess Jared Bowen is, I think that's what the expected formation is. Bowen will be up front. So it's a 4-2-3-1, as I said last night in the preview. So it's Ramsdale in goal. I have no issues with that. We all went for Ramsdale in goal last night in the preview, so it's not exactly a shock. I just don't get the Kivior one, I'll be honest. I'm not sure. I find that midfield rather weak as well. Sure, I have to be honest, every single Arsenal player today has to put in 100%. If none of them put 100%, we're doomed. We're doomed, I tell you. We're doomed. Right, so let's see how we get on, people. The game is 2 minutes away. What I also find really weird about this is Raya's not even on the bench. Now, I'm not saying the goalkeeper will get injured. It's very rare that it happens. But if Ramsdale was to get injured, no offense to Cole Hine, but he would be the goalkeeper coming on. I find that a little bit odd because it's not like at the Premier League we have Raya in goal and Hine on the bench. We don't. We have Raya in goal, Ramsdale on the bench. But yeah, it's a weird one. Nketiah likes this competition. Since 2017, he is the top goal scorer with 11 goals. Level pegging with Mr. I don't turn up anymore, Rashford. There's the bubbles blowing. Declan Rice on the bench having a chat with his teammates. I'm slightly nervous, if I'm honest. Not confident with this game. That's for the crap about Odegaard being injured, but he's on the bench. He's got a slight niggle. That's why I said he's a doubt. But personally, don't put him on the bench. Put Smith Rowe on the bench. Smith Rowe's fit. Put him on the bench. But we haven't done that. It's a very weird Vieira week, Trossard week, Nelson week. This is, I have to say, it's not the strongest team. That I'm sure someone. I don't know if anyone went for this team. I don't think so. Let's have a look. See if anyone actually went for this team. Nope. No one went for this team at all. No one went for Jorginho, which is incredible. Nelson, Trossard, and Nketiah. Quite a few people went for that formation up front. Defensively, a couple of people did put Kivior and Gabriel as the centre-back combination. But yeah, it's a bit... Yeah, it's a bit weird, if I'm honest. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. So the score has reset for everybody, so you know what minute we're on. I am currently on schedule, actually. I'm spot on time, which is absolutely fantastic. Ramsdale going what was that? I don't even know what Ramsdale was thinking. If I'm honest, no one was up there. Unless he got confused with the linesman's flag, which he could have done because it looks just like our kit. I don't know why we're wearing this kit either. There's literally no reason why we can't play in red. It's red and white. It doesn't blend in with maroon or burgundy or whatever you want to call it. West Ham, I'm going to do a high press here, so by the looks of it. We're probably going to go for an early goal, aren't they, West Ham? And then try and stop us for the rest of the game, which is doable. My fear is Trossard and Nelson are more impact players. They don't particularly have great games when they're starting. I'm not saying they don't tend to. And that's my fear. It just doesn't feel like it's yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. I don't know why this kit's horrible. I can't stand it. It's hideous. Actually hurts your eyes with the floodlights on it as well. Today, I think we found out. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is what we said yesterday, isn't it? No matter what squad we put out tonight, it will tell us how good our squad actually is. And it's extremely important to see how good these players are. Fabio Vieira being the main one, Havertz as well. He seems to be playing a lot deeper than I'd expect him to be playing, to be honest. Trossard, Nelson. I have to be honest, Zinni as well, because here we go. Here's Paqueta. Very heavily hit there for Bowen. Who did that fall down to? Defeated Gabriel. Simple pass there for Bowen, and he just didn't hit it right at all there. Good control there by Havertz. Here's Trossard. Come on. I think West Ham are on like 3 defeats in a row now. I think. Obviously, it means nothing, which is why I don't even talk about it on the previews. When it comes to cup games, I think all form, all recent meetings go out the window. It's a cup game. The mentality tends to be very different. I think Gabriel misses Saliba when he doesn't play too much on him. Yeah, well, this is the thing. They've got such a great partnership that I get that we want to rest him. His Nelson cleared by West Ham. I think it's been brought back for a foul there on Mavropanos. Obviously, ex-Arsenal. I think we got about a couple of million for him through the sell-on clause. About 1.5 million, I think we got. Not a lot. Here's Havertz. Nice little control there. Nice little pass to Fabio. Zinni has given the ball away 4 times already, only 5 minutes in. Zinni, I think, always starts really slow. I've always noticed this about him. He always seems to start slow. He does come into it sometimes, but then sometimes he doesn't. Let's hope it's a game where he does just come into the game, because at the moment, it's not looking great. And the problem is, I hate this formation. I really do. When we all of a sudden go for 3 in the back, Zinni's in midfield. Here's NK. Here's Zinchenko. I hate this shirt. Every time I look at it, I just go, this is not my Arsenal. That's another one. Well done, Havertz. And he's won a free kick. Well done, Havertz. This is all the stuff people don't notice about Havertz. He does work hard. He is playing in a position that is not accustomed to him. You know, that should have been easily a West Ham ball. Right, so free kick to Arsenal. Free kick dinked in. Oh, little nick on by Havertz. Well saved by Fabianski. Awesome. Trossard going for some ball. Have a chat, lads. Yeah. Yeah. But that was good by Havertz. Nice little dink on. To be fair, Fabianski needed to make that save because that's in. So well on Havertz. Corner now to the Arsenal. Fabio going to take it. Goals from corners, most since start of last season. 18 goals from corners. No foul there. I'll be honest, I thought that was. Never mind. It's definitely close. Definitely close to being a foul. It's Kivior. Over to Fabio. A lot of our passing's just off. You could just tell that too many players play with the same partner on the right or on the left, where there's such a great partnership. Once one of those goes, they haven't got a clue, and that's the risk. If you don't rotate enough, that's the risk. You need to be able to have partnerships, multiple partnerships, like a White, not just a White Saka partnership, but a White Nelson or a White whoever else will play down the right. To be fair, I think it is literally just Nelson or Saka, to be honest. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. So the thing is, if Havertz had lost that ball, they'd all blame Havertz for losing that ball. You know, no one was helping him. Absolute madness. Was a good save from my boy. Yeah, it was. I think if he didn't get his fingertips to that, that's probably in. It's very close to being in anyway. Here's Nketiah, very heavy touch by Nketiah. West Ham win it back, but here's Kivior. Here's Fabio. Nelson. Back to White. So we're going kind of like a double pivot. Trossard slipped and overhit the pass. 11 minutes in. It's all right, I suppose. Is it me or is Fabio and Nelson playing the same position? I think they're kind of switching it, aren't they? I don't think they're making it easy for the marker so they can switch it. Moyes only won 4 of 41 games versus Arsenal, so that's a positive. But as I said, all form, all previous meetings go out the window for a cup game. It means nothing. It's a cup game. It's a knockout competition. This is not Premier League. In Premier League, some teams are just happy for a draw. So who's playing the 10 position? Mate, I haven't got a clue. I think it's more Fabio. Yeah, I think it's more Fabio doing the Odegaard role. But as we said last night, our formation changes probably so many times during the game that, yes, our formation is a 4-1-2-3. It pretty much isn't in the game because I've seen Cini being a defensive midfielder. He's currently now a left back. Changes so much. You've got Fabio pushing up. I'm trying to close down now. Gabriel's going to go back to Ramsdale here. West Ham have won a throw in here. Yeah. The thing is, Fabio is a number 10. He's not a right winger at all. Just doesn't suit him. Oh, well done, Nelson. Well done, Nelson. Go, 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 go. Why is Eddie taking so long to catch up with Nelson here? West Ham have won it back, but Nketiah was taking a really long time to catch up with Nelson. 14 minutes in. Still 0-0. It's not a bad game, but it's not brilliant. You know me, mate. It's one game at a time. What you do in the previous game gets scrubbed out for this game. Is that a corner? Good defending there by Gabriel, but we're having away a corner. I think this was a dinking by Gerd. And Gabriel, great defending there, beating Kudu. So corner for West Ham. Oh, blimmin' heck. It's Ben White.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Nah. It's a Ben White own goal. There is no VAR. Jeez. Right, so Bowen with a corner. I got no words, mate. That's an awful own goal. There's own goals that you can just go whoops, but no one was attacking the ball West Ham wise. No one was. Arsenal were attacking their own goal. Wow, that is awful. I don't want to see Antonio. Come on, oh jeez, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. All right, here's Fabio trying to find Havertz. Good defending there by Sifal. I just can't believe that own goal. That's just ridiculous. We were attacking our own goal. No West Ham player was attacking that ball. That is just ridiculous. This works out really well for West Ham. Get a goal, be more defensive against us, shut us down as much as possible. They've got so many midfielders. They've got literally no forwards. So they can just literally shut us down in midfield. We've got zero chance of playing around them. This is where we need Havertz. This is where we need Fabio to cause their little bit of magic, with a perfect little pass, perfect little dink. It's just, oh, geez, that's just stupid. Such a stupid goal to give away. I just cannot believe that. I still can't believe it. There's no words for such a stupid own goal. Some own goals, you go, nothing much they could have done. Why were we attacking our own goal when no West Ham player was attacking it? That's my question. I don't get it. Where was the talking? Where was Ramsdale shouting, "Got it, mine, whatever, leave it"? Just something. Here's Havertz. Oh, unlucky there, Havertz. Wins it back very quickly though. Here's Zinni. Ah. Oh dear. Foul there by Bowen on Jorginho. I think you've got to put like 10% fault on Ramsdale for not calling for it. But the question that I've got is why were all the Arsenal players attacking our goal when no West Ham players were? So I'm going to have to say 20% on our set piece coach Nicholas, because I just don't get what we were doing. That is the weirdest way to defend a corner I've ever seen. We were going towards the goal, they weren't. So any touch by any Arsenal player is going to go towards the goal. It makes no sense. It's weird, so weird. Souček was holding Ramsdale's shirt and pushed him a little bit. See, the thing with the Carabao is there is no VAR until I think the semi-final. I haven't seen it enough times to look at that specific point. I was more looking at Ben White and wondering, why are you doing that? But I'll have to have a look at it again to see if Souček was fouling. It's a weird one. So weird. City got a penalty for that. I'll have to be honest, because I haven't seen enough of it, so I don't know how much Souček was holding Ramsdale. I can't 100% guarantee that it was the same. I'd have to look it back again. I might be able to see it at half time. Would have thought they would actually shoot at half time. If it is similar to the City one, then yeah, it should have been a free kick, but no VAR in Carabao, so free kick to Arsenal though. It's Ben White, who actually wins Arsenal a corner from a header. It's Nketiah still. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? This is the thing. He has great games. This is a game he should excel in. And I'm not trying to be horrible, but this is the type of team that he would excel against. And I've hardly seen him. I've seen Havertz, I've seen Fabio, I've seen Trossard. Not much from our number 9, if I'm honest. Corner comes in. Oh, and Nketiah heads it wide. Just as we say, he's not done anything. But yeah, it's a weird one. Oh dear. Rice getting a nice round of applause from the West Ham fans. Can't hear. No, I can't hear any boos. Is silly. Come on, Arsenal. Got to show something. No foul there by Mavropanos. This would just pain me if Mavropanos scores here. Mavropanos is still running. Currently a right winger. He's managed to win at West Ham a corner. Wow. All right. And Nketiah plays all over in some games, chasing balls down in games he just strolls around. Yeah, this is definitely a stroll for him today. It's not great. I'll be honest. It's not great. So another corner. I'm actually going to get the goal celebration up ready here. Let's see if we defend it like we did the first time. Bowen dinks it in. Well, Ramsdale's clashed. Bit of clash between Souček and Ramsdale there. I think it was two West Ham players clashing into Ramsdale there. Is he giving a free kick? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what's happening here. So it's a Gerd and Souček. Oh, Souček facing the hand in the face of Ramsdale there. That's going to be a bit tricky. That's definitely a free kick. Oh, yeah, it's an accidental free kick. No, I think it's given a goal kick, actually. So no free kick. So it's okay to put your hands in someone's face. Oh, jeez. The way that Arsenal play sometimes does not help ourselves, does it? Let's be honest. It's very frustrating. Big up to my Northampton Town fan. Colin Calderwood is leaving the club to take up a similar position with Southampton. Wow. Really? It's a strange decision. Don't worry, Bobby. I've had a bet on West Ham. The price was too good, but come on. Did you ever bet on Bowen to score? Because he scored against us in his three previous games at London Stadium. He is looking a huge threat against us once again. Free kick there. Look, these are free kicks. I don't know what people are moaning about. These are free kicks. You hack a player down, you're going to get a free kick against you. It's as simple as that. But the thing is, we are hanging some of our players out to dry here. Havertz being one. He's always got two people on him. Zinchenko seems to give the ball away. Jorginho seems to have two players up against him sometimes. We're not helping ourselves right now. We're just unable to play our game today. We can't even get the ball out. Here's Gabriel. Oh, soft pass there by he got away with that just, but people are not going to remember that. But Zinni has been very lax with his passing today. Here's Nelson. Dinks it in, trying to find Havertz. Got zero chance against Mavropanos, if I'm honest. Mavropanos is huge. He's a monster. Oh, Nelson wins the ball back here. Shots, deflected, corner. Poor old Bowen, he's hurt his ear. Oh, is he? Oh, bless him. So it is a corner to the Arsenal. Fabio's going to take it. Come up to 31 minutes played. Corner comes in. Decent. Havertz. Oh, just wide. Goal kick. I love the fact that Havertz won there, but just missed Kivior. Just needed like a touch from Kivior or a touch for Trossard, and that's in. That's what he's there to do, win the header. Not necessarily like score from a header, just win the header, cause a little bit of panic in the defence. I think this team proves that Arteta is not interested in this cup or is delusional. I don't think it's his must-win competition. Probably put it that way. But yeah, I don't think this is important to him, if I'm honest. I've got plenty to say about the subs bench. Like, there's literally not a youth player on that bench. Not one. We haven't given the chance to anybody. Even just like one player just to get 10 minutes. I do question what our youngsters think sometimes. I really do. Because these are the kind of competitions that Wenger was very good at. He gave our youth a chance in them. And yeah, sometimes we might get battered. Oh, you are winding me up. How is that a free kick? Right, I'm going to see this. Right, they're showing this goal again now. Yeah, that's a free kick. Yeah, that would have been ruled out by VAR, if I'm honest. That goal. If Ferguson hadn't have won the FA Cup that year, he would have been sacked. So cups are important. He needs to remember that. He does. Every cup is important. But I've just seen the goal again. Yeah, that's a free kick. If that's VAR would have ruled that out. There was too much of a pull on the shirt. Well done, Havertz. Match that possession, 20% for Arsenal, 80%, 20% for West Ham, 80% for Arsenal. Ridiculous. Right, anyway, here's Nelson with the ball. Over to Fabio. Nelson. Why is Trossard over there? Look, we need to change so much that I swear, come on, Havertz. Oh, unlucky, mate. I see what he was trying to do. Smudge is not helping here today, I'll be honest. That's his only bad touch of the game so far. 35 minutes in. So far, he's done very well. Don't understand the VAR. If clubs have it, use it. This is down to the Carabao. This is all up to the Carabao and the EFL, because obviously this is EFL Cup. So it's down to them. It's their decision. And I think, again, it's because, like last night, there was it Port Vale versus Mansfield? They wouldn't have had the ability to have VAR out there. Here's Nelson, shot, blocked. Here's Ben White. Nelson's looked lively today, I have to be honest. Nelson's done well. Havertz has done well. Zinni's not, I'll be honest. Zinni has given the ball away way more than I like. But I bet Ramsdale will get blamed for that goal. Yeah, the blame is starting to come in. I'm reading other messages and stuff. So yeah. But I think my only question with Ramsdale, was there any shout? Because if there was any shout, then White wouldn't have headed it. There was no need for White to head of the ball at all for me. Again, Bobby Trossard missing again. Yeah, Trossard is not a starter for me. He's an impact player. Nelson, to be fair, considering I've said that about him, has done all right today. But Trossard is very quiet. Very disappointing. So I'm just... Bobby is quiet, the new word for that. Yes. Yeah, it is for me. Probably their best chance. Have you forgotten the Havertz header? Smudge is not doing very well here because a lot of Arsenal fans respect him. And I'm sorry, but Havertz had a very good chance at the beginning of the game where Fabianski saved it. That was a good chance. But there we go. Come up to 39 minutes played now. Here's Jorginho. Here's Nelson. Here's Havertz. Here's Trossard. Oh, there's no words sometimes. There's no words. Free kick as well for West Ham. Foul on Bowen, I think. Foul by Kivior. No, I can't see it changing either, Tony. I'll be honest. This is not amusing. I have to be honest, not amusing at all. I expected changes second half. Strange as it seems, the defence isn't playing that bad. Well, the three at the back, the goal was unfortunate. Oh, the goal was definitely unfortunate. Yeah. I don't think West Ham have troubled us at all, really. They're handing us okay. We're not exactly hurting them, but I wouldn't say West Ham are hurting us. They're just lucky with their goal. Mm. We're just not looking entertaining. Martinelli, I'm going to guess, is going to come on. Saka, I expect, could come on at some point. And for me, Declan Rice has got to come on as well. If the forward line get Trossard off, Martinelli on, Nelson off, Saka on, yeah. So I'm in agreement with you on that one. We've got some danger men on the bench, which is nice to see. I don't want to see Cedric anywhere near the pitch, if I'm honest. If I could get him removed from the stadium, I would. But Martinelli, Saka coming on, Declan Rice as well. Just gives us some oomph, Declan does. And that's what we're lacking. We're lacking some oomph. West Ham are not hurting us, let's be honest, they're not. They're closing us down quickly, but they're not actually causing us a threat. I am not troubled by them at all. We lose possession again. We lose possession way too quickly. Here's Zinchenko. If I was the manager, I'd play Cedric, then Watchalong. Mate, I'll be furious if he comes on. He shouldn't be at the club. He should be nowhere near the club. Uh, uh, There's Jorginho. There's Trossard. Just nothing. We're not hurting them at all. They're not hurting us, but we're not hurting them. Here's Gabriel. No free kick. And here comes West Ham on the counter. Mind you, Arsenal quick getting back here. Havertz needs to be careful not to give a foul away. Kivior needs to keep that in so it doesn't go out for a corner. Well done, Kivior. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. We keep it in play as well. Excellent stuff by Kivior. Don't understand. They paid Pep off. Why didn't they do the same with Cedric? yeah, I know what you mean. I think that the thing with Cedric is obviously we were after a fullback in the summer. We didn't get one, so we had to keep what we got. I think we would have paid him off if we had got one of our fullback targets. But again, we didn't make enough money, so we couldn't spend the money. But yeah, not just saying it, but I think Havertz has been our best player up front. No, mate, I'm agreement. Nelson and Havertz, for me, have been the best two players going forward wise. Two minutes of injury time. Free kick on Paqueta there. West Ham free kick. Mavropanos. Just going out for an Arsenal throw in. The crowd's really quiet at London Stadium, isn't it? I have to be honest. So quiet there. I've got a question. How do we think that Nketiah is going to win a ball against Mavropanos? Doesn't seem very likely to me. Eddie's not the tallest of people. You know, Mavropanos is massive. Like, he's humongous. Don't know exactly how big, but he's got to be 6'5", 6'6". There is half-time, people. You know me. I have a quick break. To be honest, we aren't far off. Just a couple of players taken off will help. Yeah, I expect some subs. And rightly so, to be honest. I'll grab a quick break. I'll be back very shortly, guys, with the stats. Once I can find the video. I'm back, people. Right, let's get into the stats for the first half. Right, let's just double check this is updated. There we go. Right, so 31% possession for West Ham, 68 for Arsenal. 0 shots for West Ham, 0 shots on target for West Ham, 8 shots for Arsenal, 1 on target. Passing 73.4% passing for West Ham, 88.3 for Arsenal, 2 corners for West Ham, 3 for Arsenal. Tackles 57.1 for West Ham, 50% for us. We're winning the aerial duels by 62.5%, which is quite amazing considering they've got Mavropanos. What else is interesting there? No yellow cards as of yet. But yeah, they have West Ham have not won since they beat Freiburg back on the 5th of October. So they only had 1 win in October. They've lost 1-0 to Everton, lost 2-1 to Olympiacos, lost 4-1 to Aston Villa, drew 2-2 with Newcastle. So it's been a very mixed bag for them, if I'm honest. You can't blame Eddie. The West Ham pitch is quicksand. I've just checked. There's a system that I use to check the ratings, and Eddie, Ben, and Ramsdale are on awful ratings right now, and rightly so. Maybe not necessarily Ramsdale, but I think Ramsdale's rating probably comes from the passing that he's done. His passing has been awful, if I'm honest. You can see why Ramsdale is not on number 1 when it comes to passing. However, Raya is not brilliant at it either. So, yeah. Big up to Colm. Hope you're doing well. Your United have kicked off now, I believe. They've kicked off at 8:15. So 10 minutes in. 1-0. Is that you guys are 1-0 down, or is that us that are 1-0 down? No, it's you got us that are 1-0 down. Yeah, we're 1-0 down. It's still 0-0 between Man United and Newcastle. Ipswich are losing to Fulham. Everton are 1-0 up against Burnley. Chelsea have beaten Blackburn 1-0. Liverpool are beating Bournemouth 1-0 as well. So they are the games that are happening as it stands. Hope everyone's doing well. But yeah, it's not great, people. I'm not enjoying this game. About 6 minutes from the second half kicking off, I expect changes. Don't know when. We are 0-0, but playing relatively well. 10 minutes in, that's a good start. It's a good start. I don't want to say that you started well against City. You did. You did start well against City, and it all went Pete Tongue after that. Like I said to Geordie earlier, I don't know what I want from you guys tonight. I don't know if I want Newcastle to go through. I don't know if I want United to go through. I honestly don't know that result. I don't know. It's a strange one, that one. I don't know what I want from it. I think the thing is, both teams are strong. I do rate United. If they were to play how they should, you've got a good team. If you're playing the right players in the right system and the right way you should be playing, a dangerous team. On paper, your players are good. It's just not coming across like that when you're playing. So, yeah. Surprise, surprise, no Rashford, no Bruno. Oh, wow. Okay. So you've gone weak as well. Well, yeah. I will say weak. You have gone weak. No Rashford, no Bruno. But hopefully, second half we make some changes, early changes, because we need to. Let's see if we are brave enough to go early with the changes. For me, Martinelli's got to come on. Trossard's been non-existent. Why are they showing Harry Kane in Tottenham shirt here? Oh, please don't tell me there is a documentary. Oh, Munich versus Dortmund coming up, is there? The Klassiker, Dortmund versus Bayern Munich on Saturday night. That's going to be a good game. So that's up against. Oh, I might have to have a double score going there, to be honest. Yeah, I might have to have a double score going. I'd play Havertz down the middle, get Trossard off, Nelson off, and guess who else up front. Yeah, I would as well. I'd take Eddie off. He's being non-existent again. And this is where people are very quiet. Because no one's picking on Eddie. But Eddie's been poor. Like poor. Non-existent for me. Let's see what we do at half time there. Yeah. Oh, I can guarantee I can write the scripts on X about it now. It's all going to be Havertz was rubbish. Havertz was this. Havertz head touch. All this. For me, Zinchenko's been awful. I'd love to actually. I might see if I can find out his passing accuracy so far. I'm not sure if they'll have it just yet. Weirdly, 87% accuracy passing. I'm sorry. I beg to differ. I'll be honest. I question that. I really do. Let's have a look at Havertz. No substitutions at half time by the looks of it. Oh dear. That's what I'm questioning as well, because I'll be honest, is 87%, which is 40 out of 46 passes. I'll be honest, I don't feel that's right, if I'm honest. Not from what I've seen, anyway. Obviously, I'm sat here watching the game. I don't feel that's right. Right, anyway, let's get this updated because the game is going to be back underway any moment. Arsenal will be kicking us off from left to right. Now here's Paqueta straight away here. Finds Bowen. Ben White has to clear it off the line. Oh, God. Well done, Ben. Right, but how did Bowen get the shot off here? So Paqueta finds Bowen. Yeah, the pass was bot on by Paqueta, to be fair. Kivior was way behind on the tackle. Ramsdale wasn't the most convincing there, but he did get a hand on it. And White then clears it. Corner comes in, it goes out for a goal kick to Arsenal. Who's the mate? I don't think actually know. Jorginho's the captain today. Don't know how. How's Jorginho the captain? I do question why we've chosen Jorginho as captain. I would have done it to Gabriel. It's a bit weird giving Jorginho the captaincy. I think Gabriel could have embraced that. Even Ramsdale. You know, give him a bit of a confidence booster, bit of love. Come on, Bobby, good save from Brown. I suppose it was, but I suppose it's me being picky. Like, could he have been a bit stronger with his hand there? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just being picky. Calm's the goalkeeper expert, not me. I just expect strong hands. I just expect you to just be able to catch it. Like, go, no, you're not getting past me. I do question how long we're going to wait until we change something because something needs to change. Trossard needs to come off this pitch. Here's Nelson, here's Trossard. Elbow in the eye there by Kudu. Accidental. Ray would have been having his picture taken on the corner flag. I don't think Ray would have done any better, if I'm honest. And to be honest, it's probably more it was a very good shot by Bowen. I'm probably just being harsh on Ramsdale, if I'm honest. The fact that you got your hand to it is good enough for me, I suppose. You know, did have his body stretched, made himself as big as possible, which is all you can ask from a goalkeeper. Bowen is a very good player, to be fair. I like him. He's someone I would love to have at the club. I think he is so good. Oh, bloody hell. Kudu with the seconds.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Well, right, let's have a look at this. Great first touch by Kudu. Great finish by Kudu. What the heck is Cine doing? Jesus. Oh, seriously. Oh, for God's sake. We can't even keep the ball now. Here's Paqueta. Now let's see excuses. We both predicted it, Bobby. We did. Is it me, Bobby, or Arteta becoming another Wenger that does worry me? He worries me. He makes some stupid mistakes. I feel sorry for Ramsdale, who will get the stick. I don't think he will now. I've seen the first goal again. Definitely a foul for me. VAR would have ruled that out. Ramsdale not at fault for the second goal at all. Gabriel was at fault there. He was very static, but Zinny shouldn't be beaten like that with such a long pass. Zinny should be close to his man, getting ready. Gave Kudu way too much space. Way too much space there. But here comes West Ham. Here's Emerson. Oh, this is awful. Awful, awful, awful. Here's Eddie. Here's Fabio. Come on, Arsenal. It's Ben White behind Nketiah. It's just not working out today at all. Paqueta gets the man of the match for me today. He's been absolutely amazing. Free kick for West Ham. What's Arteta waiting for? Is he watching this match? Yeah, well, I know. I question why he's still waiting. The longer we're waiting, the more it suggests he doesn't care about this cup. No, not for me. Cole giggling here. He went way too weak for me. If you're going to go weak, at least give the youth a go. That's what I'd say. Trossard wasted space and Nketiah Dick Turpin robbing my club of 100,000 a week. 66,000 he robs. I guarantee at the weekend he probably got the 100,000. But yeah, he's done nothing today. He should not be on that pitch still for me. Ben White finding Trossard. West Ham just won it more. You can see it. Here's Zinny. Heavy touches, just really, really bad. Really, really bad. Tomiyasu. Oh, and Declan Rice. Okay. That would have really annoyed me, I'll be honest. Tommy Asu and Declan Rice are coming on here. Right. So it's an Arsenal sub coming on here. I think it's Jorginho coming off. So there we go. Do you know we've mentioned Trossard more times than the commentary team? Yeah, I know. It needs to be talked about because he's been awful and he's still on the pitch. No Martinelli. No Martinelli. Yes, mate. I've done one for both channels as well. There's one for the Armoury and there's one for the FTSN. So don't you worry. I've made some sub videos just because. 1-0 Newcastle, says Cole. Thank you, mate. Almiron with the goal. Right, so Rice is going to get booed when he touches the ball today. And anything that he does wrong is obviously going to get cheered as well. Okay, so that's how it's going to go today. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't wait to give my ratings. I don't know if the ratings will be tonight, mate. I haven't got a clue. Gums is trying to find someone to do it with, so that might happen tonight. If not, we'll do one tomorrow. But yeah, it's not good. Calm saying hashtag Man United out. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Right. So Arteta is happy with what the forwards are doing, Bobby. In my eyes, this man is on borrowed time. This is embarrassing. Deflected shot, so I'm not going to blame Ramsdale at all there. But my word. Wow. This is bad. We've got to see Martinelli come on now. We've got to see Saka come on. How is he not making changes? Jesus Christ. Here's Declan. Come on, Declan. Arsenal throw-in. This isn't even West Ham's strongest team. I think it's 2 players difference, I think. Obviously, Fabianski's not their number 1 anymore. And Ward-Prowse isn't playing. So it's definitely not their strongest, but David Moyes has definitely gone stronger than us in terms of normal first teamers. But West Ham are just up for it. Arsenal aren't. And I'm sorry. If you're not up for a cup competition, I'm sorry, but something's not right. Bobby doesn't want this cup. He's embarrassed, Rice. Yeah. Arteta cannot battle on all fronts yet again, not staying around to see our shambolic performance. Big up to Paxton. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I take it you're not you're not playing very well. Oh yeah, Bowen's got a cut eye here, so yeah, Bowen's gonna have to step off here. Newcastle fans are singing sacked in the morning. If they can find £15 million from somewhere, the silly thing is he done this? And if we lose to Newcastle, what has he done it for? Exactly, Tony. That is the big question. Saka and Martelli are getting ready here. But yeah, if we have rested all our players for tonight and we then lose to Newcastle, what the heck have we done this for? It's a must win for him now. And I'm saying him. It is a must win for Arteta because he will deserve criticism if we lose to Newcastle because we went weak against West Ham and went weak against Sheffield United as well. We got away with it against Sheffield United because they are poor. "64 minutes in." Calm saying it's now 2-0 to Newcastle. Jeez. Corner to Arsenal here. And I believe the subs will be being changed now, I reckon. It's Saka and Martinelli coming on. Are they doing it straight away? Or they're waiting for the corner? Let's see. So the corner's coming first before the change is made. Corner comes in. Fabianski does miss it. Here's Trossard, who is, for me, guaranteed to going off here. And it's another corner to Arsenal. We're going to make the change now. Yeah, subs is going to be now, guys. So Arsenal subs, Trossard coming off. And Reece Nelson. So not 100% a surprise there, if I'm honest. Saka, Martinelli coming on. He's got it wrong in the first place. He's now trying to play catch-up. So 3-0 down, put Saka on. It's like having Christmas dinner at Easter. Exactly. It's actually embarrassing, says Colm. I'm guessing he's on about the United game. If that was me, he wants to put on. I'd tell him to do one. Yeah, so would I, to be honest. Corner comes in here. Vieira, Paqueta clears it, though. And it's going back to Declan Rice. Baby. Oh, it's just heavy touches. Well, I can safely say this game's not going to penalties. I think I'm quite safe with that. I wonder if Alan Smith has his boots with him. But with the way he's been about Havertz, to be honest, I don't want him playing for us tonight. I feel he's just adding extra BS to a pot that doesn't exist. I don't think Havertz has been bad this game. Arsenal throw in here. Surely you would do this at 1-0. Yeah, I would have made the changes at 1-0. I would have made the changes at half time, to be honest. But there we go. I'm not happy with this. This sucks. There is Sergio have a booking who's probably enjoying this. Oh, dear me. Over 20 minutes left to play. Here's Martinelli. It's just not working for anything we're trying to do. Just one of those days. Nothing is going right. West Ham are just very much up for it. And to be honest, after Spurs not winning in 4 games, the West Ham players will be up for it. I hope Arteta gets canned. Bobby, sorry, top 4 is all I can see with him as our manager. He's getting too big for his boots. I'll be honest. Manager, players tonight, none of them seem up for it. Havertz is trying his best. Nelson tried his best in the first half. I'm not going to blame Kivior. I'm not going to blame Ramsdale. Can't really blame White. I know he did get the own goal, but he's done nothing wrong. Jorginho's done nothing wrong. But they just haven't been up for it. You can see it in West Ham players. They're up for it. And that's down to coaching. Getting your players up for a game. Don't sit on your laurels. Just go for it. Here's Fabio. Here's Tomiyasu. West Ham are just up for it. Martinelli foul. We can see Trossard can't start for us. Fabio has been non-existent. Nelson does a couple of things. Nketiah one good match, then 9 bad. Yeah, I can't see. I just yeah. Honestly, you go from 5-0 against Sheffield United, lovely game, comfortable, easy to watch, enjoyable to watch, to this. This is what frustrates me about Arsenal. And it's Arsenal under Arteta as well. It's this is a cup game. It's a cup game against West Ham. It's London derby, North versus East London. You know, it's an important game. You know, in my family, this is a bigger rivalry than Arsenal Tottenham because half my family support West Ham, half my family support Arsenal. It's a big rivalry in my family. You know, it matters to Arsenal fans. And you don't want to lose at London derby. You don't want to being beaten by anyone in London. You want to dominate London. It means beating every single team, not losing to. This is an awful performance. This is worse than Armoury. Last season, all over again, we go out FA Cup, Champions League, but we still got the league. Yeah, I want more than just the league. You know, I wasn't happy with the FA Cup performance last season. That really knocked me off. The Europa one as well really knocked me off. The performance levels were rubbish. This is what I questioned about. Is he good enough in Europe? Because Europe is a different type of competition. You do kind of need a little bit more tactical awareness when you play in European competitions. Just nothing. It's not the fact of getting beat, but we've been shown up. We have That's Arteta thinking, yeah, I just. It's just not funny. Not funny at all. Awful. Absolutely awful. There's nothing positive to say about this performance. If we're just going to go out of the cup, then play our youth. Give them some actual proper experience. Help them grow. And if anything, they could surprise a few. Because they'll be well up for it. Making their first full appearance for their club. But yeah, this idiot will come out with seagull comments and taking different ways his kids to school and all for his formations. Yeah, he'll come out with some codswell up in the second half. If he blames injuries, I'll lose my head. I'll be honest, because Newcastle are beating Man United at Old Trafford, and they're without arguably 3 of their best players. So, we're missing Jesus through injury. Yes, we're missing Timber, but to be fair, we've not had Timber this season yet. And Odegaard's on the bench, so he's obviously not that injured, is he? Well done, Declan. Come on. I just want to see some fight. I'm not seeing any fight from us still. It's like we can't be bothered. Saka with a shot blocked, and Nketiah with whatever that was. But if that was Havertz, that would be absolute ripping him into him. But so one more change from Arsenal. Odegaard's coming on now. So I'm going to guess Havertz is going up front now. So Nketiah's coming off now. Odegaard's coming on. But this is what we say about Nketiah. You can have one great game and then go missing for the rest of it. He wasn't going to say he dropped his cap, saying I'm happy with Havertz today with who he's had to play out front with. Yeah, I think we're going to see a bit more from Havertz now. Can't. Yeah, exactly. All I would say, there is a slight hip issue with Odegaard, but like I said, it was a doubt. It was a doubt for today. But personally, if there's a doubt, don't play him. Kudu with a shot wide, taking deflection, so it's West Ham corner as well, just to wind me up even more. Deflection off Gabriel. West Ham change as well. Ward-Prowse is coming on. Benrahma is coming off. To be honest, I've not really said his name much today. I'm guessing he's playing well, but I've not really, can't say he's the best of the performers for West Ham. Paqueta by far, closely followed by Bowen and Kudu. But Benrahma, yeah, I can't say I've really noticed him that much, to be honest. So Ward-Prowse is coming on to take. Oh no, it's not. He's going over there to take the short corner, maybe. No, Bowen's going to whip it in. Bowen whips it in. Paqueta keeps it in. Could let that go, I think, for a corner. Oh, I hate this. Arteta is taken us for idiots. Let's be honest, Bobby. We've been rubbish. We have. Oh, crikey, yeah. We've been awful, mate. I'm just going to protect some certain players because I don't want them being blamed for it. Because you know, Arsenal fans, they like to blame certain individuals. This is not certain individuals. This is team performance. There's been some bad performances. There's been some all right performances. Arteta needs to take the blame for going for this squad in the first place. If you don't care about the Carabao Cup, then put our youth in there. It's as simple as that. No Arsenal fan is going to moan if we get knocked out, but our youth have had a chance. No one's going to moan. But we have not looked up for this at all. Oh, I've got nothing to say because I'm just so angry. Hated the performance. Hated everything about this game. When the draw was made, I didn't see us going further. Yeah, might be stupid because of the score, but our defence hasn't been that bad. It's the players in front of them. You can't expect the defence to do everything. No, if you lose the midfield battle, you've lost. I've said this for every game. If you lose the midfield battle, you've lost the game. It's as simple as that. That is the most important area on the pitch for me. If you give the first goal to Arsenal as White scored, we said 2-1, so we're right. Yeah, it's a good way of looking at it, to be fair. Yeah. But yeah, I want to look at the predictions now, actually, thinking of it. Tony went for 5-4, because Tony's mad. Luke went for 2-1 to Arsenal. Tony went for 2-1. Brenny went for 2-1. Cannons went for 3-1. I went for a loss. Tony, you went for a loss too. Yeah, we lost. Here's Saka. It's going out for a corner. At least Rice will get a good reception. He will. The other good thing is I'll collect £50. So that's easiest to pay. Well, there you go. There's a positive there for you, Tony. I just hate this personally doing a watch long with Arsenal losing. It's just not fun for me. And this is going to be a big week. We've got West Ham tonight, Newcastle Saturday night, Arsenal women against Man City women on Sunday. That is not going to be an easy game. I cannot cope with a week of not winning games. I need a win. Right, here's Odegaard with a shot. Good, decent shot. Well saved by Fabianski, though. I think West Ham are making a change here. I think it's just a waste of time, to be honest. We'll just shut up shop even more than they have done. Kudus is coming off. I think it might be Kara that's coming on. Yeah, Philo Kara is coming on. So more defensive for the West Ham. But Kudu, great performance. Pick up to Tony here to say pathetic. There's no way I can say it's not been pathetic, mate, because it has been. It's been shocking. Hated it. Hated the performance. Our players just don't look up for it, and that's the most annoying thing because that's down to Arteta. If the players aren't up for it, Arteta couldn't give a monkey's butt. If we're going to go weak, then go youth. Simple as that. Whoever West Ham get, they will get beat. Liverpool are the team to avoid. I won't do my score for Newcastle yet, as I might exaggerate. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not doing the preview tomorrow, to be fair. Got an extra day until I do that. I still ain't going to be happy, though. I just want something from Arsenal, anything, but there's just nothing. Even the players that have come on have done nothing, I'll be honest. Oh, my word. Free kick to West Ham. Come up to the 90th minute. Going to be 5 minutes maybe of injury time. If the manager isn't, why would the players be up for it? Youth players would have been. Exactly. Youth players would have been well up for this. You know, it's their first appearance for Arsenal Football Club. Of course they're going to be up for it. You don't need to ask them to be up for it. You know, they're excited. Yes, we might have lost 7-0. I don't care. We've lost 3-0 tonight. You know, I don't care if we lose 7-0. Get the youth a chance. It's Martin. Honestly, mate, none of our subs have been any decent. None of them. If anyone gives anybody a 7 when we do the player ratings, I'll question your mentality, because these are all 6 maximum. And there have been, for me, a couple of 3s, a couple of 4s. Bad performance. 4 minutes left of this game. Can't wait for it to be over with, to be honest. If I could end it. If I could do what the fans do, where I could just walk out the stadium, I'd do that now. I'll be honest. It's just poor. Big up to West Ham. I'm not taking anything from West Ham, by the way. Are we doing a review tomorrow then? It looks like it, yeah. It looks like we will talk about it in WhatsApp group. We'll arrange something for tomorrow if Gums is not able to find anyone to do one straight after. And to be fair, I wouldn't blame him for not wanting to do this straight after this game because this has been pathetic. Havertz, I would give a 7. He was on a 7 up to half time. He's dropped down to a 6 for his second half. He hasn't done as much in the second half for me, so I would drop him down to a 6. But he gets a 6. He doesn't get a 5 or a 4. He gets a 6 for me. So first half 7, second half, he drops to a 6. The thing is, we've bossed possession. I will quickly look at the stats now, because I know I'll be typing up when I do the game, but the stats are going to really annoy me. Yeah, they are. 70% possession for Arsenal. Like, seriously, 70. 70%. Wow. Just shows having possession does bugger all sometimes. I'm pretty sure we bossed it against Armoury as well. I'm sure we did. And we lost. Wouldn't it be funny if Chelsea won it? I looked at that Brentford result at Chelsea to realise how good we are. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kind of when Brentford can beat that Chelsea and we drew with that Chelsea, it does say that we're kind of getting away with some results at the moment. And we are getting away with some results right now. There is a free kick to Arsenal that's just outside the penalty area. I honestly couldn't care now if we scored. I'll put the celebration up, but that's about it. We had to score first, but not in our net. We did. We said this yesterday on the preview that the first goal was important. If West Ham got it, I had a feeling West Ham would win. But Arsenal needs to get the first goal and not in our own net. I still don't understand why we're attacking our own goal when West Ham players weren't even attacking it. It still baffles me. Right, Odegaard stepping up for the free kick here. Less than a minute to go. Corner comes in. Free kick comes in. Defended well by West Ham. .30 seconds left. Oh, jeez. 10 seconds. Can't wait. Let's just get this game over and done with. Please, ref, just blow the whistle for me. Here's Fabio Vieira. Here's Odegaard. Goal.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
Odegaard. So we've got a goal. It's a good finish by Odegaard. Good pass by Fabio. But that's it. That's it. So at least it's we got a goal, I suppose. But we did lose. 3-1. I'm going to be honest, Bobby. City and Liverpool are way ahead of us. 100% they are. We'll be lucky to get third, mate. No, I'm thanking you, mate. This is why I do it. I don't want to do these watch-alongs by myself. I appreciate the company because that was hard. That was hard. Guys, I'm out of here because, yeah, I just want to go and hug my son now. Take care. See you later.